A soccer match of the Japanese team and a player named Koen kicked the opponent's goal to bring victory to the team. Everyone was about to rush to hug him to celebrate, but he moved away because he was afraid of getting dirty. Koen is an extremely clean young man, so he always cleans the classroom every day, and as long as the desk has a little dust left he will clean it. Even before playing soccer, he had to wash his hands with soap. Seigo felt very uncomfortable. He's worried that Koen won't touch the ball if he's afraid of getting dirty. Seigo threw Koen a bottle of water, but he didn't drink other people's water. Even before drinking water, Koen must clean the bottle thoroughly before drinking. When playing soccer, Koen doesn't rush to win the ball because he doesn't want to touch others. That night, Seigo was returning to the clubroom but had not yet met Coach. He complained that Koen always used excuses to stay clean so he wouldn't have to play soccer. However, when Seigo looked into the clubroom, he saw Koen sitting and cleaning the balls. And the coach said that Koen always cleans them after every practice session. So that proves that Koen really loves football, not like Seigo said. The next day, Takechi's soccer team went to Koen's school. Takechi invited him to play for his team. Takechi believes that his class should not play for an amateur team like Seigo. But Koen said this place had something he needed that other schools didn't have. Right after that, Takechi's soccer team had a soccer match with Koen's team. Just entering the match, Koen stole the ball and passed through the opposing team's defense, and he kicked the ball into their goal in front of everyone's admiration. Thanks to Koen, his team continuously scored other goals, and Seigo also had to recognize Koen's level. Right after that, as soon as it started raining, Seigo saw Koen not running but just standing still. Seigo realized that Koen refused to continue kicking because he was afraid of getting mud splashed on him. Before the Takechi team's attacks, Seigo headed a shot towards the other team's goal, but it bounced off the crossbar. But Koen suddenly rushed out and kicked the ball straight into the goal. On the way home, Takechi wondered what made Koen so attached to the team. It turns out that Koen likes the football team because the toilets here have butt spray. After a practice session, Koen kicked all the balls into the box to bring back to the cleaning circle. But because he wasn't careful, he accidentally kicked a ball straight into Seigo's face. As soon as they returned to the clubroom, the whole team saw that the room was very clean. But Koen had just practiced with them, so he couldn't be the one cleaning up. So they guessed that someone had secretly come to clean the clubroom for them. As for Koen, he saw a strange teddy bear placed right inside his locker. In the following days, the clubroom was continuously cleaned by that mysterious person, so the whole team assumed that the person helping them clean the room was a kind girl. It turns out that the person who helped Koen's team clean the clubroom was his friend Mocha. Mocha secretly liked Koen when she was in middle school. However, until she reached high school, Mocha still did not have the opportunity to approach Koen. Mocha has secretly cleaned the room for the team, putting teddy bears in his closet every day. Mocha was cleaning up when she was accidentally caught by Koen. Mocha was afraid that she would be scolded by Koen for daring to enter the room without permission. But Koen reminded her that next time she would have to use detergent to get it clean. Mocha also confessed to the team because she took it upon herself to clean their room recently. Everyone wanted Mocha to work here, so the captain allowed Mocha to be the official manager of the team. Some people took Koen's scarf and smelled it because it had a very strange scent. That made Mocha discover it. Mocha made a stick to beat whoever dared to send Koen's towel. Rumors about Koen's magically scented towel quickly spread throughout the school. They and hundreds of students rushed into the soccer field to try to steal his towel. That night, Seigo was sitting in the clubroom when a wind suddenly blew inside. And that wind blew away Koen's scarf. But as soon as he smelled the scent of the towel, Seigo remembered his beloved mother. Seigo was sniffing Koen's towel when he accidentally caught him. Koen often rides his bicycle as far as possible instead of taking the train because he's afraid of touching someone. They were going to school when it suddenly started to rain, so Seigo invited them all into a fast food restaurant to get shelter from the rain. Koen had to clean his seat as well as his cups because he didn't want to get contaminated with bacteria. While chatting, Takechi suddenly appeared and said they were a trash team, but he was still determined to get a star like Koen out of this worthless team. Right after that, several young men in Team Koen ordered out a pile of food. But Koen is a clean person, so he never eats or drinks food made by others. A fat young man and Takechi then had a food eating contest. While eating, Taichi remembered when he and Koen were playing, Koen was the one who passed the ball to him so he could score. So he is determined to win this eating contest to bring Koen to his team. But when he saw that the last dish was a giant cup of ice cream, he had to quickly surrender. The next day, Koen's team was about to play a preliminary match against Takata Academy's soccer team. And while she was washing her hands in the yard, a girl named Kana asked Koen to help her carry things. But when she lured Koen into a warehouse, Kana suddenly locked the door. Because Kana is the girlfriend of team captain Takata, she doesn't want a superstar like Koen to participate in this soccer match. Everyone in the team felt very worried when they waited forever, but Koen still hadn't appeared. Due to a lack of players, their team was quickly led by 2 goals to Takata's team. However, Mocha promptly found Koen before the match ended. She used a baseball bat to threaten Kana into releasing Koen. Koen quickly scored a goal, even though he was tightly marked. Koen realized that Takata's team was planning to play dirty by pushing him, but he quickly passed the ball for Seigo to head into the opponent's goal. But Koen was also pushed to the ground after Team Takata's dirty play. After getting dirt on his body, Koen seemed quite confused because he was extremely afraid of getting dirty, so he stood in one place and couldn't move. Captain Takata was dribbling the ball up to attack when Koen suddenly rushed out to steal the ball from him. Because there was only 5 minutes left, he was no longer afraid of getting dirty. After witnessing Koen's strength, Takachi wanted him even more. And Kana also abandoned Team Takata's captain and became a fan of Koen. In Koen's class there is also an extremely clean young man named Narita. But unlike Koen, Narita doesn't let others know that he is a person who likes cleanliness, so he only sits at home playing games to avoid being exposed to the dust and smoke on the street. Narita often comes to class very early and cleans her desk and chairs so that others won't notice. But while they were playing together, 2 friends spilled a bottle of milk on his table. He told them to go away and let him fend for himself. Koen's entire class was having a cooking practice session today, and everyone was amazed when they saw Narita's slicing skills. Koen is even more awesome. Koen and Narita often have to cook for themselves at home, so their cooking skills are very good. Narita doesn't want to give in to Koen. He also made a bunch of fried rice for everyone to eat, but Koen made a few more plates of egg rice to beat Narita's fried rice, so the whole class's cooking lesson quickly turned into a culinary competition. The reality of 2 people. The guild in Narita's game has just recruited a new member, and Narita realizes that this friend's hairstyle and style are extremely similar to Koen's. Narita accidentally saw the badge of the game he was playing on Koen's bag, so Narita suspected that Koen was also playing the same game as him. As soon as she arrived at school, a girl suddenly asked to borrow Narita's notebook to copy her lessons. But Narita didn't want to lend it because he was afraid she would dirty his notebook. Right after that, the girl suddenly couldn't see her gym clothes in her closet anymore. Everyone blamed Narita for stealing because he came to class very early every day. But Koen showed the girls things in front of them to exonerate Narita. And when he saw the name on Koen's game badge, he discovered that Koen was the cat-eared friend. Narita realized that Koen's personality in the game was completely opposite to that in the outside, so when he was in the game, he was extremely sloppy and not clean at all.